welcome back to another Gadget Report. I hope you had a wonderful week and you're ready to talk gadgets. This week we are not talking gadgets per se, but we are talking about holiday destinations. Over the past 3 years, there was a lot of disruption, as you know, and now we are starting to get out again, flying again, visiting places. And my question is, do we still want to visit the same places, or now we are our destination or our favorite destinations have changed as well? So stick around, let's talk holidays. So let's go on holidays. I'm sure you all will. So as I said, this week we are going to talk about destination or holiday destinations and how our choice of holiday destination may have changed in the past few years. As you know, in the past 3 years, there was a lot of disruption in tourism and aviation, borders closed, and all these things that honestly were a mess. And quite frankly, we are all a bit fed up with. But now borders are starting to open in a lot of countries. In fact, I think most countries have their borders open by now, and normality or the new normality has been established. People can travel again, and things are getting a bit better. But are we going back to what it was once was? Are we going back to the same destinations? It's our dream holiday still the same, or have we changed our perception a bit and maybe choosing different places or different types of holidays? That is my question. Because in the past 3 years, a lot of things happened, and you know it, lockdowns and all this madness, and a lot of things are still in our mind. Capacity in aircrafts is still a reality, and social distancing, etc., still exists and is on people's minds. So in my view, and I know that definitely this happened with me, I wouldn't go for a crowded place. And I think a lot of people, and I think this is a combination of things. It's a combination of the disruption that happened in the past few years that led to all of this. It's also the fact that people are a bit more connected with nature, and they also want to be more connected with nature and see different places. I think these days, those very touristy, those so-called tourist traps, are no longer that popular, because people really are staying away from big crowds, staying away from the usual places, and they may be more prone to go and or eager to discover new places, discover new pristine places, maybe more natural resorts and things like that, that make them connect with nature, make them connect with the planet, find new cultures, maybe new places that have really never been into the touristic catalog, and they may be now a choice because people are looking to different places. I know I would be. Well, I've never been a person of crowded places, or going where everyone goes just for the sake of it. I've never been that type of person, I must admit. But now, after all of this, I honestly like crowded places even less. So if I have to choose a place to go on holidays, I would definitely choose one that it's less crowded, where I can get more fresh air, and that it's more enjoyable for me, definitely more enjoyable than, for example, the traditional shopping holiday. That never appealed to me anyway, but that type of a holiday on a very crowded place where you walk and it's people everywhere, that you end up not enjoying as much because it's just crowded. Of course, if you like crowds, and there are people that like them, uh, they still go and they will still do it. But I think, and this is obviously my input, is that today and after what we all went through in the last 3 years or so, um, people are just changing a bit the perspective, and it's not just the 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 health issue that we had worldwide, but a lot of factors. The planet, um, making better choices for the planet, uh, and all of these, I think, are it's something in my on people's minds, and something that helps them choose their holidays. And when they are choosing a holiday, obviously all these things play a part. Plus, I think, and I've seen that a lot of airlines um, changed a bit their destinations and started offering different places, which is good because if you are going to book a flight, and if you are going to book a holiday, and you see that your airline of choice is offering new destinations to places that you never heard of, but they might be interesting, you might just look at that destination, and that destination may actually trigger you to look for it and say, oh, my airline is offering flights to this place. I've never heard of this place. Let me just have a look what they have. And you may find that is actually a very nice place to visit. And then you may just give it a go and enjoy it. So I think that's also a good idea, that airlines are a lot of airlines are expanding and offering different places. I think because they also realize that the old crowded tourist trap may not work anymore, and they are offering a bit more diversity, which I think is great. And I think people are starting to look at things differently and starting to look for different places, more appealing places that offer them different experiences, and maybe a totally different holiday from what they ever envisioned. And I think that's a great thing because it opens our mind to different things. And I, for one, believe that if you open your mind and if you have contact with a different culture and you see something totally different, it just opens your horizons, it just opens your mind, and you just change because you just see things on another perspective. And I think that's great. So, um, I definitely changed the way I see holidays. What about you? I would like to hear from you. And that's all for today. I hope you really like our gadget report about holidays. I hope you like my intake on this holiday and how to choose your holiday after um, these 3 years of disruption. But as I said, I want to hear from you. I certainly changed the way I see holidays, and I even though I never been a person of going to crowded places, I don't like it. I never been the person of going to the typical shopping holiday because I hate shopping. But uh, even though I never been keen on that sort of experience, um, I have also changed the way I see holidays, and I want to experiment things differently. I want to go to places more in contact with nature, less crowded, um, silent, happy places rather than sometimes crowded places that you just get frustrated and annoyed with so much hustle and bustle around you, and you just don't enjoy it at all. Oh, well, that's my experience anyway. um, but obviously, you may have a different opinion, and that's what I want to hear. What is your opinion? Have you changed your perspective after these few years of disruption? Would you still go to the same places you wanted to go before, or your perception of holidays have changed and your choice of destination have changed as well? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know if this is just something that has happened to me, or if is actually something that is happening to more people as well. So leave your comment below, and of course, uh, put a like on the channel, on the video rather, and subscribe, and put a click on the bell so you get a notification of a new gadget report every week. Before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you next week. Thank you. Bye.